Destiny. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out when your girl is live and in action, y'all. So, thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you all for all the support. Thank you all for liking the posts and the videos. And every time I come on here, just sharing motivation and being a positive vibe. So, I'm going to continue that vibe today. In today's nails, we're going to be doing some Michael Jackson nails. Given that the Michael Jackson movie is out and such and things, we're going to just jump right into things and get started. So today we're going to be using an array of brands. So we're going to be using um Rosalind brand, Rosalind brand that I got off of Amazon. We're going to start off with their red. This is their number C159. And so I'm going to start off by doing that here. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the design. I'll show you all the design in just a second. So we have a lot of different um, designs that we're going to go with on this nail set, but nevertheless it's going to be easy and you can do it at the leisure of your own. Okay, and so we're going to start off with some red. We're going to work with some white. This is their Rosalind white. I use in most of my videos, so child, you've seen this white used in a lot of these videos, so child, yeah. So this set that I got off of Amazon was only about, I think it was only about $6. So yeah, we're gonna keep going on. So today we are going to be doing a 3D nail. And I'm going to be drawing a glove. I'm going to be doing a glove in honor of Michael Jackson. So, or attempt to do a glove. So y'all will see me do a glove in just a second. Anywho, we're gonna just continue on. This is their Rosalind number C33, and it's a glitter black. Now, you all have seen me use Whitney's black, and it's kind of like a glitter vibe, but this is the Rosalind brand that I'm using, and this is their black vibe. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna have a little bit of gold in this set to offset, for Michael Jackson, in honor of Michael Jackson. We're gonna go in with a little gold, honey, and then we're gonna do his MJ cover that he has with the M and then the J coming in the middle, kind of like a crown or whatever. So we're gonna do that. And so yeah, you all can do this. It's an easy Michael Jackson set. So when I say that you can do this on your own, trust me, you sweetheart. If I can do it, you can do it too. And y'all gonna watch me do a doggone glove today. So if you struggle, it's okay. Just take a break, come back to it, okay? You got this. Okay, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Anywho, moving on. All right, so I'm going in with my gold here, and I really, really like this gold. I got it off of Amazon. Like I said, they don't sell this polish anymore, this brand, or at least they're out right now. So yeah, child. If you get it, then yeah, kudos to you. All right, so now we're gonna go in with my meter cross because this nail right here will be jeweled up. We're gonna put some bling on this set, and I have some crowns, and because it's the king of pop, we're gonna go in with some crowns and some smaller jewels and just jewel it up. So I got something in that brush. I'm gonna take that off, and then we're gonna keep moving on. So I'm gonna try to get this set done in under an hour. So, or within an hour's time. So yeah, so this is what the first coat is looking like. And let me show y'all the design that we're gonna go in with, okay? So I was sitting here, I was looking at, some inspo, but then I was like, let me come up with a twist because I don't want to do the exact same thing everybody is doing. So I came up with, we're gonna make this, I'm gonna try the infamous rose bloom nails. So we're gonna bloom this with some black and then do like the rose look. Then we're gonna go in with the bad. I've been seeing that, like the bad, who's bad, with red, white and red. And then we're gonna make that glove. So off camera, I attempted to do the glove, child. So hopefully it come out a little better than I did it off camera, but I practice, so practice makes progression, y'all. So it's good to practice offline. Then we're gonna go in with the infamous MJ on that gold nail, and then we're gonna jewel the nail. And here's the crown that I've come up with. thus far. So I'm going to be using that crown on that pinky finger. And then I did go ahead and mold out me a little ball with the solid nail glue gel. So we're gonna go in and have some fun. The tips that I'm using today are from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, yes, honey. Okay, get into the things, honey. So Dollar Tree sells these tips at my local Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure they have them at yours, as well. Just ask for them, or you can simply just go check out your local store. All right, so we're gonna go in with our second coat. Okay, and then after we go in with the second coat, that's when we'll go in with the next coat of the bloom polish, and then we'll try to do that infamous rose that I'm pretty sure you all have seen time and time again on various nail sets. And if you haven't, just look it up. Okay, it's so pretty. So I'm going to try to attempt to do it. I watched a lot of videos, so hopefully we can go ahead and just make it pop, especially with this Michael Jackson set. Y'all know the Thriller album was, red, and we're gonna try to pay homage to a little bit of all of the aspects of MJ. May he rest in peace. Okay, and so the movie is coming out tomorrow. I believe it's tomorrow. What's today? Is today the 23rd? Yeah, tomorrow is the 24th, I believe. So yeah, so the movie is coming out tomorrow. So I was like, let me just go ahead and, you know, let me just go ahead and do this. Hey, Miss J. Hey, lovely. Thank you, love. I know that's right. Thank you, lovely. I'm trying. I'm trying, sis. I'm trying, sis. I'm trying. Um, but thank you. So we gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe you are who I just liked. I like your nails. You did some 90s nails, I believe. Yeah, I just go down my tier. I just be liking folks stuff and comment on folks stuff. Especially if I like it. If they can slay some nail, baby, I'm gonna comment on it, okay? But yes, you keep slaying too, boo boo. Okay. Period, point to blank. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go in, just getting it next coat. And then, like I said, this is what the glove will sit on, and then we're going to um go in with the MJ here. Now, I was gonna make this nail white, but I figured it would be too bland. So I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna spruce it up a little bit. We're gonna do it up a little bit, okay? And so you want to take your time when you are, coming up with these designs, and you tried it out on your own, or it's your first time. It's okay. Just take your time. Slow and steady wins the race, like I always tell y'all. You don't have to always, be so, and have urgency to get something down. It's okay. Just take your time. It's okay. Sometimes it takes us, longer than others, and that's totally fine. But as long as we get it and we have the mindset that we can achieve anything we put our mind to, baby, you're gonna excel at this. Okay. Period, point blank. All righty. Now going in with my meter cross, and I'm gonna try to keep everything nice and succinct to one another so that we know what colors we use for what nail. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this meter cross that I got off of Shein. Y'all know I got this in a set of six for $3. This is their extension polish, gel polish. You get all different shades from this color to lighter to darker. So yeah, there you go. All righty. So the tools that we're going to use today will be I finally put out my new tools, y'all. So I got these from off of Shein. They come dotted with a dotting tool on the end and a brush. So yes, honey, go ahead and get you some of these, and they were only like $1 and something. Also, I'll be using my sculpting molding little tool here, and then we'll also be going in with our rhinestone gel polish, and yeah, we'll go from there. So we're going to try to bring this to life just as we did the other sets that you have seen me do in the past. In the meantime, in between time, while that is in the nail lamp, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, this being my little gel, and I'm going to just make it into a ball. That way when it comes to flattening it on my nails, I can just go in and boom, 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 design the hands and all of that. So here we go. All right, now we got about 9 seconds coming up out of the nail lamp, and we're going to keep going. Also, I'll be using my flash cure to make sure that everything is nice and right. Again, got this off of Shein as well. So yeah, nothing is expensive. Nothing is too expensive. All righty, y'all. Without further ado, the reason that you all are here, let's get started on our design, my dear. All right, so I'm going to start off with a nice little coat of this blooming polish. Okay, you will need your palette. You will need your palette so that you can, make sure you have that black on your palette, and, you're going in with that black on this nail. So we're going to go ahead and just take our palette with our black. Now I'm going to go in with my Noir black. I got off of Amazon in a set of 2, black and white. Y'all see me use this often as well. And put a little bit on this palette. I don't think I have enough, so we're gonna go ahead and pop that on here. And yeah, just switch it up. Whatever you feeling like you want to do on the nails, try it out. If it don't work, what's the worst that can happen? You take it off and move on, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go in with my liner brush, this size here. So this is the liner brush I'm gonna go in with. And then the videos I watch, I'm gonna try to go with the videos that I've sit here and studied. They kind of go like that, and they go like that, and they go like that, and they go like that, and like that, and they go all back like that. Oh, I don't know now. It'll be close if it ain't it, child. Okay, so just keep going. Don't stop, cause don't give up, cause it ain't looking exactly like how you wanted it to. You just gotta keep swimming, child. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make myself satisfied with how this is looking. Um, like I said, I'm just gonna pay homage to the Thriller album via this look. So we're gonna keep going on. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let that bloom and let her do what she does, and we're gonna keep moving on. Okay, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Okay, we've been hit by boom boom. Okay, a smooth criminal. Okay. Anywho, moving on. Hey, ML, thank you so much. Um, girl, I don't know. I just do them. Honestly, I don't have a price list yet, but I'm gonna work on it. But I don't know how much y'all think I should be selling these nails for, because I think I do pretty good, but I gotta get out of my own head. Like, oh my God, I'm not at a certain status. But thank y'all so much. How much you think I should sell them for? I don't know. All right, y'all. This how the nail looking. I also do cherries. Cherries. Okay, we'll do cherries on the next set. This set, I kind of got it already set, but I'll hook you up with cherries, and then we'll do cherries with a French tip and go from there. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I got you though. I got you. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our bad. Who's bad? Okay. She said yes. I know that's right. All right, so y'all, I've been seeing bad done like on the side, like sideways, but I think I'm gonna go up and down. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with my Burano red, and I'm just gonna go in with it. All right, so there's my bed. Okay, so there's my bed. I'm gonna go on in there, do two things there. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our glove. So as I already stated, I'm gonna move this stuff out the way. I did a glove offline, so we're gonna try to do. So these are Michael Jackson nails, supposedly. Okay, so work with me, honey. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna flatten this out and mold it with my finger at first to try to get it in the shape of like a his hand or someone's hand that's wearing a glove per se. And so then what I like to do is then I'm going to just go in with my dotting tool and start giving it a nice little rough, edge so I can start cutting out the finger part. Okay. And so, like I said, if it is not looking right to you, take it off and keep trying. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, in between time, you just gotta keep swimming, okay? All right, really, really bad. Who's bad? All right, so I'm gonna straighten up that hand, make it flat. I'm gonna drag that down just a little bit for the glove look. All right, then I'm gonna just spread out the little fingers, just a little bit, okay? So right now you can't really see it, or maybe you can, but here's my little glove, okay? Thank you. To do a dancer pole. Um, I won't be doing a dancer pole on here, but I don't think it's rude if people want that. I think that you should definitely do whatever your folks want you to do. Like, don't be confined to one specific thing. Like, yeah, step outside the box, honey. I don't think nothing wrong with it. You especially for like someone who might be a dancer or something, like do what feels right to you. All right, y'all. So now I'm just flash curing this glove. It's a pretty big glove, child. But he had a big hand. So, child, we're going to go on in. And then we're going to make this glove, we're going to turn this glove into a silver or silver glittery glove, which is why I have that black glitter base. Uh, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just flash curing right now. And then we'll go from there. Okay. All righty. So let's see if this hardened. That's good to go. Flash cure one more time, and then we're going to keep moving on. All right, so now I'm going to go in with this Rosalind number 28. Silver, whatever. And then I'm just going to try to use the brush here instead of having to continuously wipe off my liner brush. However, you should definitely use your liner brush if that's easier for you, okay? Definitely. Especially when you're trying to get into like these small confined places or whatever. So just do that, okay? And so I did my best, y'all. I did my best. So, child, if it ain't looking like his glove, oh well, it's a glove, okay? Those who know and who are truly Michael Jackson fans will get it, okay? All right, so that's all I did. It was really easy to do, honestly. Just get you a nice little ball, take your molding tool, if you will, whatever you call the tool, and then just go in and shape it into like a hand with fingers and Yeah, that's essentially it. Who's bad? All right, so I'm gonna pop that into the nail lamp. Okay. All right. Have a good day. All righty. So we're gonna pop that right there. We'll go back over bad. And so in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna go ahead and use this the black. We're gonna do the M and the J with the black, okay? So I'm gonna take this. You'll need your palette, your liner brush. So it'll look something like that, like MJ. Okay. Um, However, I did kind of mess up right here on the side here. So I'm gonna just take that off and then just heighten the M a little more. All right, so it looks like so. So this is my MJ. Okay. All right. And then you can bedazzle it out if you want to, but for now, this is what I'm starting with, and then I'll go in and figure out what else I want to add to it. Okay. And the thing about doing nails is that as long as you take your time and your focus, you can achieve any look you want to achieve, honestly. You really can. All right, y'all, this how our glove is looking. Really, really. All right. All right. And then for this nail on the end here, y'all. For this nail on the end, I'm going to take the crown and I'm going to go ahead and add it to. Yeah, y'all hear me? All right. Yeah, y'all can hear me. So now I'm going to take the crown here and I'm going to add it to the nail and then jewel it, okay? All right. So I'm going to make this the centerpiece. All right. So here's the crown, and then I'll go around this crown and add some more jewels, okay? And so I'm going to use my flash cure for this part here. Make sure your jewels are nice and centered. That way, you ain't got to be flustered or frustrated with, you know, it being off. So just take your flash cure, go ahead and cure it, and keep it pushing, okay? So we're going to go all the way around this nail, and we're going to add the jewels. And so, like I said, I want to pay homage to a little bit of all of his music and albums, or at least a few of them anyway. So we got Bad, we got Thriller, we got We Are the World, we got all of them, child, okay? Billie Jean is not my love. Oh, man. I'm excited for the movie, y'all, because I got a $5 coupon. If you got T-Mobile, baby, you got a $5 coupon in your T-Life. I don't know if you know, but now you do. If you didn't. Alright, y'all. So, let's keep it pushing. Let's go back in with our handy dandy bad here. So, gonna go here. And just take your time. Okay? Just take your time. I'm just cleaning up. I got a little speck on it right here, and then this D kind of got a little speck on the outside of it. So this is our second coat. We'll make it pop. Trust me, you. We'll make it pop. Okay? We'll go nail by nail. Now we're going to go back over our glove. Make sure you're going all the way up to the fingertips, covering that with silver. You know, cover the entire perimeter of the nail with the silver glitter. Okay? And it should look like so. Should look like this. Okay? Alright. Go back over the MJ with our black. Make sure you get a nice firm point, okay? Nice firm, okay? Grip, I mean. Okay? Alright, the hand is on there. Alright, let's continue on to this nail here. So I have these jewels that I got off of Shein as well. And so we're going to go in and bedazzle this nail out. We're going to do it up. You hear me? There will be no spaces left. Alright, so I used these in a previous live for like one of my bling nail sets for summer. And so we're going to do that here. So what I like about these, this tool here is that it already has the dotting tool on it. So you don't really have to do much but go in. Okay. Make sure you're removing any like hair or debris from the nails. So we're just going to get some glue all over, because the whole space will be filled in with little jewels. Alright. And you don't have to do this part. You can let the crown do what it does. But me, I like to be extra.com. So. Just flash carrying that little part there. Alright. I think it's time to flash cure this one too. This side as well. he was blinged out, honey. Okay, so again, just paying homage where homage is due. All right. And like I said, you don't have to add all these jewels to yours. I just, you know, I just have to be a little extra. Okay. So it looks like that. All right. Okay. Now, for our bed, I'm going to go in. And I think I'm going to just add like some little accent marks or whatever. Like, swoop, swoop, dot, dot. Let's see how that looks. Oh, wrong side. Mm-mm. Never mind. We'll just take that off. Let me see. I feel like he's missing something. However, in the meantime, in between time, this is what they looking like. Just some regular MJ nails, okay? With a little glove, okay? Now what we might do though, let's add a little jewel here and here to make it pop. And then we gonna let these do what they do. Very easy. It ain't nothing too crazy, you know. Go in with Dollar Tree black jewels. So yes, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. Okay. I haven't seen these in my local Dollar Tree in a long time, and I'd be wishing that I had a got more than like one of these, cause child, now they hardly keep anything. You know, it's the uh, you know, people be coming in there stealing so much that they can't really keep nothing. Come on. And y'all don't talk about me too bad. My things got mixed up, child, okay? They fell on the floor and I just got mad and I just put them all in one. So they fall on the floor, child. It's in there how it's in there. Alright. Here's our bed. Let me see if that flows. We gonna make it flow. It is what it is. Alright. And so yeah. Here we go. And we did it in 40 minutes. So I'm not gonna do nothing else because for one, I really gotta go. But for two, yeah, we semi achieved the we semi achieved the rose child. Hold on. Okay.
Hold on, y'all. It's not dry, so I gotta put that back in there. In the meantime, in between time, we're going to go ahead and top coat everything and go from there. Okay. Tonight I'll come back and I'll sit down and I'm gonna see if I can draw his eyes. Cause if you notice on my paper, let me show y'all. I was practicing his eyes over here, but don't worry about how they look. Y'all, they look cross and all of that. I know. But I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna do one more set. I'm gonna sit down and see if I can do his eyes and his face for tonight. And if I can, we'll do that set. If I can't, then we'll do a whole different set. I'm not even gonna put y'all through the pain of trying to sit here and watch me draw something when I need a little bit more practice, which sometimes y'all see me do that, but in the meantime, in between time, we got nails to slay, child. It's so many in my head that I want to get them out, and yeah, we just gonna keep it going like so. Okay, I'm going in with my Macart top coat for everything. Having to get all this little hair out, child. Oh yeah, that glove look good to me. It look like a hand more so than a glove, but I mean a hand is in the glove, so it's gonna look like that. But it look good to me. Some very basic. Well, it ain't too basic, but it's something easy enough for y'all to do on your own if you want to try this out. Um, we'll try to draw him, like I said, later if I can. Like I said, I'm gonna keep practicing outside of me being on here. Alrighty. So this is what it looked like before the lamp. I'll show you all a sneak peek of my nails that I'm working on out offline. So I'm doing like a little beachy vibe. This right here is an albino. I call it the albino starfish. And it has an extra tentacle, as you can see. So I'm working on these offline. I did go in and do like the little watermark look or whatever. So I may or may not finish this in the second live. So the second live that we do today will be a little longer. Um, if I decide to go in with this, but I just show y'all that for now. Thank you all for that joined us yesterday where we did this freestyle set as well. Um, and yeah, we just had a good time. We had a good time doing this. You know what I'm saying? I ended up going in with that same flower on my nails. You know, when we did a fill in or whatever. Well, this wasn't yesterday, but that was the day before yesterday. Thank you all for liking all of the nails that we've done thus far, especially these ones here being our Toy Story nails. These were so fun to make with you all. Yeah, we just thank you all. So Here is the inspo. This is how the inspo started, and this is how it ended. Okay, so it ain't nothing much, but it's something. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed this live. Be sure to like it. Hit that like video. I mean, hit that like video. Hit that like button so you never miss out when your girl is live and in action. I will see you all this afternoon. I gotta go. All right, y'all.